So we are going to actually create what we call a seed ball. For this activities, you only need two materials. You need a little bit of clay, and this is just like Crayola, air dry, super basic stuff. And then you need some seeds. So I happen to have some rigid goldenrod seeds, but you can find seeds for pollinators all over the place. I know even I think Cheerios for a while was giving out wildflower seeds for pollinators with their breakfast cereal. But just kind of any old seed that you can find will work, any old flower seeds. This just happens to be one of my favorites. It's a perennial, so it grows back every year. And this is one that blooms in the late fall time. So we are going to make this seed ball. And it's pretty simple. All you do is take your little chunk of clay, and I like to just roll it into a rough ball shape to start out. And then we want to squish it flat. Just about the thickness of a good pancake. Just like that. Now we're going to take our goldenrod seeds.
Nice and fresh.
And we're going to take a pinch. I'm going to put that right in there. Then you want to kind of fold your seed up, almost like you're making a little burrito. And it's okay if the seeds aren't all exactly in the middle. If some are showing on the outside, then it's totally fine. What I'm going to do is just squish that back into a ball shape. And we could call it good right there, but I always like to roll it out into a nice, smooth shape. Or at least as smooth as you can get it. Just like that. And then you want to let it dry. I like to use these little paper bags to put them in. Helps keep things a little less messy. And you just toss it in there. And it'll take about 1 day, or not even sometimes, to dry out. Nice and solid. So once you have the seed ball dried, the next step would be to plant it. But planting seed balls is a little bit different than planting any other garden crop. They are flower seeds. And in this case, they are native flower seeds. So they don't really need a lot of help from us to grow. So what you want to do with these is there's really just a couple rules to follow. You want to throw it. Yes, that's right. You want to throw it on the ground, not at anything. Somewhere where it won't get mowed, that gets a little bit of water and sunshine. And the idea is that we throw these in fall or winter time. And my favorite is to throw it right before it snows or it rains. And then as it rains or as the snow melts, it will dissolve the clay around the seeds. And it will kind of just melt into a little patch on the ground. And it'll help those seeds stay in place and stay anchored until the roots are able to grow down and hold the plant down itself. So this is actually an old Japanese growing technique that I think is just super fun to repurpose as a sort of guerrilla gardening activity.